you have the potential to max out Plasma Field, which prior you were relying on. Oh, there we go. Toss back DJ. Under the tower is going to try and play off the Jingu stacks. Actually, FNATIC, they try and turn it, but the mischief is not enough to keep his life, isn't it? And Lane Palace is also starting to get chased down. Stuck inside the Firestorm. We're seeing the damage considering it stacking up. And oh, Palace, oh, the pathing.
Yeah. Not sure how very quick to turn around there.
Play because you're looking to amplify Bob, who should pick up a kill key off the back of the haste. Is able to connect with Shanks. Stay in the air to try and get some farm as well. I've been a huge fan of Leshrac on Dire just because of how easy it is for you to ramp up in farm. And hang on a second, Bob's moving top. Jabs is going to be the target of the level 3 edict. This is a exceptional rotation from Bob, securing a double kill.
That shouldn't happen. Like they, you know.
And now Armel, they go for Bob or Vincenzo. The Sharks definitely priority number one as DJ starts. Even Jab's going to make a rotation. They can get rid of the pit. Bob should be okay. I love what they're doing. Abaddon Lesh together looking to enable this Genuel. Ooh, wait. Dino, he got the kill. I thought he TP'd out, still dropping the ultimate across the map. Paulos steps in and Execration hitting back. They get a 3-for-0 trade.
Yeah, and FNATIC were the ones who start that.
I've really not seen the Underlord. I think I saw him once like a couple of weeks ago, so I'm really unsure. As Bob might solo kill Raven in the jungle. Hang on a second. This is your most farm here on FNATIC, and Bob's just tearing him apart just like that. And now Tino's onto Genuel as well. He's already TP'd prior, so this should be a solo kill for the position 3. And we were kind of questioning the off-lane Queen of Pain. He's not looking the greatest.
Bob goes, Vincenzo will shortly follow. But now he's sitting up top, but you want to make sure that your Abaddon's constantly playing around the slash if you're making aggressive moves. For now, Execration.
Does he drop Sonic Wave on Genuel? Oh, you bet he is. That should tick him out. He's been locked down the once. He doesn't have the greatest mana pool as well, along with no reinforcements nearby, but he's going to go for a heads out TP. They don't have to chuck it or refresh the chains, and Tino's out. And
poor execution, just misreading the situation a lot of the time when they go for these games.
He's reading this. Oh, when he hops down from the tree, we'll still see Shanks. Got Bob nearby, swap close. Nice play from Shanks. Okay, their communication with Execration is on point to start this game.
Yeah. It's always great to see these teams who are like insta-casting stuns on a swap. Later on there will be. Yeah,
Fiendskate. Pelos, hello! 3 heroes instantly on top of the Tiny. What an opener of the Underlord's ultimate. And Pelos, he's nowhere near the tier 1 tower, but the first TP is Vincenzo. So as the shield, Pelos gonna toss away Armel, but the continuous damage ramping up as Raven finds a...
There, he's gonna be careful. But Vincenzo, he reveals it.
Beautifully positioned from the Abaddon, and they're like, alright, if we must get a kill on Vincenzo, then we will. Of course, it's going to take quite some time, which will give Palace an opportunity to take away the stack. DJ's continuing to scout out.
Yeah, Vincenzo got in position just in time. They almost snuck by him, and if they snuck by him, I think they actually managed to get on top of Palos.
Playing. Atos revealed. DJ's going to hold the balance to the last second. Tino, is he going to get brought down through the combo? A nice defensive swap from Shanks. Puts his body on the line so Tino can escape. But they need to convert this into objectives now on FNATIC.
See the potential there with, you know, the Atos build. It's a lot of consecutive disable. They're gating down bottom.
Oh, Palos
and with an Ember.
And a lot of them, their TP's on cooldown. So Palos this time is not going to have the Abaddon that can join him in Jabs once again, showing how strong this Fiendskate can be. Now, do they go back to mid?
Yeah. There's a third team playing Dota this time around. Abaddon, no ultimate, should be going down here with the Chakra on Armel. May need another Sleight of Fist. Has the Illuminate damage.
The raindrops, not enough. Now Shanks is falling low too, actually swaps himself into the pit. And DJ's gonna go for it under the tower. He's now got vision on Palos. Bob's gonna try and lay down the stun, but oh no, we cut down the tree, but it will not matter. It's 5 heroes on FNATIC, just overwhelming Execration. A T2, who cares about that? They want blood, and they'll find it as Palos drops for another casualty. The bodies continuing to litter the ground. And if a fight does break out, is Vincenzo... yeah, maybe not a high ground you want to run to, because he does have some heroes behind. But all the vision they need to take the fight. Execration feel like this is not a position, as the pit by the stairs means that no one can enter the river.
Yeah, they're just finding a little ember. They're looking to just find kills and fight, and the next kill they're looking for is top lane Quap.
They have enough stun lock, or Armel the second to TP in. Yes, sir, they do. This Azos pickup from Jabs is perfect in a game like this.
It's like, what, almost 5.5 seconds of disable with the roots. And you chain it together.
In the river. Raven's going to be able to protect him. And now with the Fiendskate, look at that. Oh, straight to the backline. That's disastrous for Execration as all of a sudden 5 heroes are knocking on your front door. They've caught a glimpse. Oh no, they caught a glimpse of Palos. He wanted to enter the fight with the Shadow Blade, but he won't have an opportunity as there's the fast-paced play. Armel, godlike 20 minutes in.
This disaster for Execration. Anytime you're not playing aggressive with Underlord, this new Underlord, it feels like that the ultimate synergizes way better.
Parker not again. Palos is going to run into the mall. And Execration, they weren't reading this. They were smoking to bottom. They weren't ready from FNATIC to bring the aggression to their own jungle. Palos, his 6th death of the game.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Really, really cool. Okay, so Raven showing 3 heroes to smoke, but he's got the Underlord that can Fiendskate in. This is an awesome move from FNATIC, but it is going to get scouted out from Vincenzo. Armel runs into Shanks. Tino's going to follow suit as well. Armel's got a couple of heroes behind, but there's the Fiendskate straight into the middle. And now with Jab showing up, he's got all the control required, but Tino just getting the BKB delivered, so he's able to get out to safety along with the kill on the Coddle.
Cute from FNATIC. I liked it. I thought it was going to work out better, but they only trade support for support.
You're reliant on kind of your supports to deal with the static lane.
I think it's the supports, like you say. I don't think there's an item that solves the Razor problem as Tiny.
We're seeing the Razor just beat down onto Vincenzo, stealing all the damage you require for this potential fight that's going to break out. DJ is going to give them vision along with Armel. He won't get lucky with the chains, unfortunately. Underlord tapping to the outpost. DJ providing them vision for the team fight, but Execration, they have the heroes nearby, so they'll cut down the tree. There's the Radiant, too late to show up. They just want the T2 top instead.
Yeah, it's good counterplays from Execration. I think understanding they can't afford to be split up too much. They're playing down there with like 4 heroes their entire draft.
But going on Bob is a bit difficult, but they have the ward on the high ground.
They're all here though.
Run a decent amount away. Yours to give him some time. He's got the Abaddon. In fact, it's also now with a swap away, so Bob's going to be able to survive. And now down to the south, it's Raven doing God's work. BKB static linked up. He'll solo through Shanks, and they're eyeing up Palos next. Armel's going to be cautious. A big streak if they give it over. Tino's eyeing him up. Down to the tree line. Tino jumps. Does he have the damage? Scream up in a couple of seconds. They'll whip him down, and he pops. Vincenzo gets the streak. You know, Execration. Onto Raven. But a BKB out. Still at the ages.
Yeah, it felt like they get too excited because the Fiendskate also gives them a buff, like the damage reduction and movement speed. So they're like, oh, you know, we can run into a Lesh. We got damage reduction, but did not work out too well.
Well, DJ just took a bounty in front of Vincenzo, and oh, he's also going to die for his sins as well. And then look at DJ, man. He's doing so much. He also pounced to the northern side to see if there were any extra heroes, maybe someone that could catch, or Execration seeing if they could jump in to protect Vincenzo.
Getting any value out of the Aegis and making a few bad calls with some of the fights they're taking. I think they really need to fight around DJ's vision.
He runs straight into FNATIC. No and BKB. He doesn't have the BKB, just short of the recipe gold. But he's got Shanks nearby. Tino's going to TP in, swap away. Not really giving Palos much breathing room. That's where the Sonic Wave can try to push back FNATIC, but they're going to fly over the tree line as Armel swipes away the kill. And now Shanks, that's the next one they're looking over to. Of course, the illusion soon to pop out, but with all the heroes on FNATIC, they can instantly wipe that out too.
They just... that...
But he's gone for that. He went for the Helm of the Dominator first before the Shard. Do you feel like there's any neutral item that is... sorry, neutral creep that he's really looking for as Raven? pressure starting on Vincenzo. Armel flying over to hold back Execration as well, but Raven is just tearing apart the Abaddon. 168 damage stolen. Now with the Spider Legs, how do you deal with the Razor? That's where Palos can maybe hold him back. Armel out to the left. DJ looking to pounce as well, continuing to stalk. Shanks once again brought down, and they can turn to the illusion now afterwards. They're playing, oh man, DJ down to the low ground, boundless out. Palos now just has to stand his ground and force the man fight. They've got Tino looking to jump in as well with the protector with the BKB, respecting Bob and Palos' damage. So FNATIC is going to look to TP out, but they will not be successful as Bob puts an end to that.
Woo, they're fighting back. Next big play here. Roshan is up, so potential ages for whoever wins this fight.
Bob is up base. Shanks behind him. Palos get clips with a boundless strike as well. And this is key. Raven has been able to steal a little bit of damage, but an instant swap means that Palos hasn't lost too much. Trying to find another angle in. DJ's giving them so much information. They're going to see him though. The edict soon to expire. That's the blink away, but that's where Palos enters the fight. Onto Jabs, but now Palos, he's stuck in the middle, and Raven, who's starting to dish out the damage as Palos just drops. Doesn't matter about the BKB, and FNATIC have firm control of this fight. The two are gone, and this could open up the pit or open up more targets.
Yeah, you can see is huge. Tiny one of those heroes that gets huge value out of double damage, and they really want this fight to happen.
Jabs pops the smoke. They have to ward on the higher ground, so the ping's instantly coming out. So gonna swap in from Shanks. Look at man, Palos just tears apart the Underlord, but it's gonna be protected for some time. Glimmer cape out, lays down the Wukongs, but it's unable to do anything as Palos turns to the Amber. A couple swipes, but it's not enough as Armo somehow gets the Remnant out to safety. A 1-for-1. Still, how can they continue to take this as DJ's giving them the vision? Armel and all FNATIC, they're just trying to TP out, and wow, they
give away to salvage what was looking to be a really bad fight for them.
Are scanning.
And I'm trying to see. Who's got that clue? It looks like Bob's gonna run into the Monkey King in the tree line, so pro DJ's bitten off a bit more than he can chew. As Bob will pick up a little freebie. Can
nice.
I'm gonna try and bring down Jabs. If he steps over the tower range, Palos looking to start. Charging forward, a bit of AKB. They can still get the swap outside the base. FNATIC. Oh, they're coming though. They don't want to let their offlaner die for free, and well, he won't even fall. As Tino gets the first kill, and then instant buyback as GJ looking to rejoin, but Bob, the BKB TP out. I don't think they're going to have the damage, but FNATIC, they're eyeing up any other targets that have stuck around for a little bit too long, and well, that target will be Shanks. Tino?
This Roshan. They know it's respawning potentially, 30 seconds from now to the next, in the next 3 minutes, so they want to now play around that Roshan area.
Good timing, but they still have the vision. Shanks trying to step into swap, but Palos is going to find an angle. Oh, they're on top of him. That's how you kill him. Just like that. As Execration get a big one. Armel can look to rejoin, but Raven's going to get slammed down. Palos, who cares about the counter? Let me itemize to one-hit heroes. Oh, Execration, what a fight. And Tino, he's not done. He's jumping towards Januel, but on the high ground, the Underlord, he doesn't even get the Fiend's Gate out. So Execration, a 17,000 net worth lead, and they have a huge window. Could they just end it? No buyback on Razor. This is at least 2 full sets.
I think they may go for the end. They know Ember defending is possible, but it's tricky. He can't position too aggressively because he's got no buyback too. If they kill Armel, this is over.
What is his damage? What is this tiny hero with leveler? Nice swap. Underlord ripped apart. Jabs can only get some abilities off. That's a dieback for the Underlord. Respecting the potential.
Yeah. Going for the Megas. They want to close this one out. Abaddon, I mean, very quiet hero in terms of its impact, but he's just the one constantly shielding everybody up, keeping them healed, and the push continues. That's Megas for you.
They'll get Megas and probably thrown as well. With how fast they push. You gotta put your bodies on the line, and Armel's gonna look to do just that, but the one stun into the follow-up. Palos needs to get lucky with the crits, and well, he's perfect with the chain control anyways. Execration. What a game 1 performance. Even against the counters, they take game 1, 45 minutes in. I think addressing the concerns about the Legion, I too am a bit worried about how this lane's going to fare. You've got a lot of damage as top lane first blood. It's going to be Januel picking us up. The Panda Boy worried about this.
Reposition that's playing the lane defensively. Usually you see Aya with Night Stalker, with Slardar. Pengo just doesn't play as offensive. It would be fine if there wasn't Undying, but...
Chenzo's... Oh, they get a 2-second stun!
Okay.
Palos, high rolls, and that's all they need. They do trade the life, so Jabs... Oh, honestly, you're probably happy with...
Yeah. And now they've... I think because the mid lane's going poorly, Execration rotates supports and secured both runes. Well, one went to a support, but Armel doesn't get to refill his bottle while Bob does, so this mid lane gets a little trickier. Down bottom, some tower dives happening.
Yeah, FNATIC, another 2-second stun. Palos, what's going on? Palos, he's getting... Well, this is a great time to be alive for a Dota enjoyer.
Very true. I love the...
Armel's got level 6 with DJ here. They're not going to die, Bob. Will they? Armel's going to think about it. Bob's got Shanks to be able to step in. And even Januel is going to rotate. Woo! That Decay doing so much damage. They won't have Armel to follow up, but Shanks has got 2 heroes directly on top of him behind the T1 tower. But
up top is where Execration think they can get an early T1, but they're losing mid. So Bob wants to go top, but because of how low this tower is, they're going to defend it.
And they got Vincenzo nearby. Cookie to maybe reposition. Januel with the one more right click for the zombie.
Oh no, he didn't see it.
It's level 3 as well on the tombstone, and Armel, what a dodge. The little mana that he had left to miss out on the stun, and now they're going to move in with the jewel. You'd love to get your first victory of the game, and they do. FNATIC, all guns are blazing in our second game.
Yeah. DJ sniped the tower in the back line.
Okay.
All right. If they bring 5, they can probably defend this one. And now Raven just wants to split push bottom.
There's the roll up. Oh, Undying just getting melted down. Tino finds the storm sword as well with a second bounce back. Tino's rolling thunder, creating too much chaos for FNATIC to deal. Do it, Bob.
FNATIC got to be quick about this. They've got relocate, but there's the big one, maybe rolling thunder being on cooldown. They know that's just one less control for storm.
No starting. Jabs is the fall. Someone needs to cancel the relocate. Maybe the damage is enough, and it is. Another duel victory for Jabs, and now DJ's also hunting Vincenzo with a long zip. Armel looks to get involved, and that is a streak as well.
He's trying to TP. Shanks, does he TP out? No.
Oh. Is that? Okay, no.
For support, that always is a hit on any kind of item progression, but great job by...
Another duel. Raven with the blink to follow up. Now you're bleeding kills away. Third victory for Jabs, and they're all important to enable him to scale into the later stages.
Yeah, I really like what we've seen from FNATIC over the last couple of minutes, just actively making that smoke.
Let's see, still, these pickoffs can help with Roshan.
They may want to fight
the
this.
river, Bob and Vincenzo just run straight to the Snapfire. Now with the numbers disadvantage, Mortimerkiss is once again laid down, but there's no follow-up with the Totino. Agshard revealed. Got a structure to be able to bounce back on, but that's where Jabs can disrupt the combination. Now Tino! Oh, that's too deep of an attempt under the T2 tower. They got the multi-shot as well, so the Phantasm's illusions just melt under the pressure. And Palos, well, there's going to be no helper. Maybe Bob can step in. Shanks, there's the assistance, but he still ends up dropping. The armlet toggle's not enough as Raven's out to safety once again. The pressed attack providing the save. They've got the stun to cancel off one life, and now Vincenzo will fall by the outpost. And DJ makes it a team wipe as FNATIC now can move this advantage.
I feel like Tino's becoming like the 50-50 eternal envy of the SEA offlane. Some plays are amazing and some leave you scratching your head.
Well, it's tricky when you hatch in that Execration can't really find. And Jabs on the jump.
Trees.
Tino. Really nice reactions, but they're still able to get the jewel. What's going on?
What the hell?
Oh, he gets some distance away from Raven, but still loses his life. Such an awkward animation.
Yeah, I feel like I've never seen that before. Dueling mid-rolling crest by the 731 patch.
Odd. Where's Shanks? He's waiting in the wings. There's that relocate.
Oh, they got more.
Doesn't put Bob too far away, so Armel can still zip on forward. They just get the jewel. Oh no, Shanks Oh, I thought he really could have back to base, but still FNATIC find both. They're now top lane Raven, solo killing Tino. It's the high roll, and oh no, the help of the Brigand's Blade, not even help.
No, rolling thunder.
It's only on the Weaver, the most valuable pickoff. That's where Jabs can try and offer some safety. Now the duel out, they're targeting the Lurstrak, and Shanks is already locked onto his own teammate with a tether, so there's no way to keep him alive as Armel. Zipping out to safety, but Raven's had a free fight, is now aiming up Palos. Look at the relocate out fast enough. No, he doesn't! Palos! Oh no!
Man down. Oh, left behind. They're looking for the relocate. They found it. Okay, Ravens found it. I was about to say they were struggling, but they've got it now. Shanks still gets the tether off, but Armel
is going to pop BK before this, but there's no really way to kill him off through the duration. Now it's just time for all of FNATIC to dive as Raven will join them under the tier 4 towers.
Try bait out the BKBs, or at least chip away at heroes.
Just on Bob top. Ooh. Early BKB, but long zip in as Armor blocks off the retreat path. And they're even going to lay down the tombstone just in case a further fight breaks out. Tino, in and out he goes, too late to the party with the rolling thunder, and this is really the weakness that...
Back so far.
Jabs is even hunting for Shanks.
Oh, they found Palos.
The relocate, he's trying to guess his positioning. Oh, what? No, again? What did he do?
Out of range, I think. I think it was out of range for the tether. It looks sus, but I think he was actually just maybe out of range.
Okay. Oh, and they're gonna get the jolt too. The cherry on top. One thunder though, so there's no way to enter the fight. Full set of barracks. Now mid lane, zip in. They're onto Palos. Doesn't have any way to prevent this Spirit Vessel. It's such a nuisance. There's now the duel back off cooldown. No buyback on Palos. Tino's trying to do whatever he can with the roll-up, but that's doing nothing. It's FNATIC. This is looking like it might just be all she wrote here in our second game.
Yeah, I mean, you're killing heroes in duel. The enemy carry through the IO sustain. That is usually where you know things are pretty bloody grim. Plus 180 damage. Make a play, Aegis or not. You could do something that completely catches FNATIC by surprise, and they seem to think smoking out is that.
See DJ under Weaver.
Yeah, they might kill him.
See if they do. Cookie for the chain control. Can they get the time lapse off? Well, unable to do so, but that's where FNATIC now with the reinforcements showing up. Armo revealing the Aghanim's, and now Legion's running through Bob's Leshak, and 3 for 1 doesn't feel like a worthy trade.
Not team wiped in the process, just losing 3. But yeah, that's like you see this support and it's like, okay, TA is just going to run into anyone because she's got BKB and will happily take this fight. Armel's got...
all right, Raven. They're going to look to pounce. Shanks is nearby. The relocate not fast enough. He's got a buyback. He can't even utilize this as Tino has got no backup. Trying to get rid of the refraction. Still, Raven has the possibility to pop the BKB and just almost 2-hit Bob. Yule is only protecting him from a short duration as Palos committed to the fight, as Raven continuing to pounce further and further. FNATIC, now it's up to them just to pillage more, and well, in fact, they won't even get that chance as Execration tap out, and Parker, I predicted a game 3. I was asking for that. It looks like we do get it in the end.
It's happening, yeah. The lane's like down bottom. They need to start looking for kills with this Inkswell, but it's DJ who's rotated in.
Shenzo. No, he's actually just going to make it away now. Palos. He's got Phantom Shark and Dagger back up and available. DJ trying to play with the lifesteal, but Palos finds our first blood.
Nice. Shouldn't have. I remember getting low, but DJ's rotating Bob. He's not level 6 yet.
And with DJ's extra damage, he's going to get the bonus health back from the water room, but DJ, what a rotation. It's not like he even filled a bottle of the Dragonite. Just early rotation, recognizing that Bob was a little bit too far over the boundary.
You know, you're a Monkey King. You can very quickly move between lanes, so it's not like he hurts his off lane by doing that. Because of how low Palos is down bottom, you know, he's going to hit him.
He's got the creeps to jump to. It doesn't even matter. The creep spawn from Jabs, and they even eye up Vincenzo. The tower's starting to right-click the range creep, so Jabs isn't taking the full brunt of the force, and Jabs, look at that. 2 earn charges now to play with, and this bottom lane is, well, it's starting to get out of control.
Yeah. That's why I think FNATIC got aggressive and went for that kill, the first blood that backfired. Because they had the urn, they wanted to get...
Well, the Grimshark had to run all the way back to base, and Palace had no regen. So he was just standing by the tower, just spamming daggers as Shank's top. But actually going to get the spear connection on Genuel, who gets the kill first, and... Well, Raven, with the help of Joe, doesn't even have the level 6. Oh man, Tino's the most farmed hero on Execration. They can't lose the Mars. Just start to spell the ends. As Execration, I mean, they're starting to bring the lads. Bob's going to move down with the help of the Ink Spell. It's going to be a nice combination to try and blow up the Death Prophet, but the Exo comes back. All the health that Jabs was requiring to keep his life.
Execration, you're looking at Tino probably with the armlet now. He's hit level 6. Use this Iron Mars. They need to start pressuring this lane, not just...
Palace is going to die on a T2 tower, Parker.
Oh, no.
Like, this is 9 minutes in. Oh. No, Root, come on, pray for it. There we go. There's the first one. DJ still trying to find the perfect angling. And bottom lane, what's going on here still? Jabs are just chasing down Vincenzo. It's not like this is a T2 tower, guys. Like,
yeah, they're going to leave Jabs. Jabs is like, high five me. I'm happy to die. Just give me the high five.
Does he die?
Is he killing Palace?
He might kill Palace! Jabs!
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Shanks is here.
Okay.
Armor literally ditched him. Like FNATIC are obviously owning right now. And it doesn't matter that Jabs dies there. They're making so many plays and getting so much from elsewhere. Top lane Tino is now getting jumped. He misses the spear as DJ jumps over it and needs an armlet toggle. He gets it. Okay. Nicely done by Tino.
And Palace shows up as well, so they slam the shield down in Execration. 13, I think. You got Exo up in 10. Amel, looking to reveal the blink, but in a great position for him.
Dragon form is up. Exorcism in 5.
Oh no, Dino! He did so good prior with the armor toggle, but that was not the timing. You know, Amel utilizing that word, utilizing the ward, finding Shanks behind. Dodge the missile. There's the slight used. They revealed themselves.
I thought he might be. I think he had a boundless strike. He just didn't want to miss it. Instead, they're going to catch Grimstroke here.
Close to the tower. Not much Palace can really do to hold them back, so he'll get his soulbind out before he dies. Bobby's lacking mana, though, so he can't really stick around. Trying to get out with the help of the illusion, but DJ slams the door shut. They might just take top tower as well with it. Look at Jab stutter stepping. Oh no, they are feeling themselves, and I don't blame you. 6,000 net worth lead, 13 minutes in, and Parker, there was
our all time.
That's we saw that at when we were doing I think it was TI qualifiers we saw that. So it has been some time. His Armel's also going to run into Palos. But the boundless strike to continue to lock him in place, and Shanks is too late for the relocate out. They'll even stop that attempt as well as FNATIC move on to a second. Bob's trying to rectify the fight, but
FNATIC on.
I'm just going to try and take this task where they have more than enough vision in the area to know this is occurring. As look at the Wukong's DJ. He's actually going to look to pounce away, feeling like he's not safe in the location. Raven wants to show up to the fight, the arena. Only controlling the dragon item. Armel with 1,800 health. There is no way they kill him off. Palos even dies to Jabs. And Shanks really is going to be the next one as they jump deep behind the tier 2 tower mid, and FNATIC. I don't know if they're done just yet. It's a tier 3, but we saw them dive towers prior. They obviously don't give a damn about objectives at this stage of the game. A triple for Armel. They're on to Bob next. He's gone to Remnant away. This is desperate. This could be the last fight. If they lose all these heroes, it might be the one to do it. Bob trying to snag it in, and out he goes. But the rest of Radiant don't really have this capabilities to Remnant out, so Bob leaves the boys. Shanks is also not going to get the relocate, so he'll come. Palos has been caught out top. DJ might just solo kill Palos. Especially with the Diffusal and now with the Wukongs. He's got no mana, so he's already tried to TP his DJ cancel that. Who's coming nearby? Shanks even going to relocate as well.
Hell yeah, let's go.
The rest of Dire are taking objectives, so maybe DJ's putting up a bit more than he can chew.
That's exactly. You got to the morale boost. We got to kill our base. We don't need Rax. Who needs Rax?
Space created, yeah.
Exactly. It's not like Death Prophet's about to have extras and you're about to be down megas at 20 minutes. No, it's fine.
Gonna make an attempt on Armel, or who's making an attempt on who? As Armel stands his ground with the BKB. Palace is in the middle of the fight. And he's gonna wait now to drop the arenas. Dragonite's continuing to fall low. I'll get a
Raven's
big kill on
ignoring
the
them.
Dragonite, but objective-based gaming. As Raven, he's made the executive call. He doesn't give a damn about the fights. The bear will slay the Grimstroke, and Raven's back to killing off the barracks. There's still the heroes are continuing to fall, but there's no way.
Oh, TP cancel.
Okay.
Yeah, get him. Kill the lone druid. You can turn this. Let's go. I love that Armel tips him. Like, there's a team fight that Armel's dying, and he took the tier 4s.
He's just seeing everyone. They're even going to Wukong's maybe in front of the fountain, so no one else can enter. So difficult to get out as Throne's exposed. Palace, one last hope, and Raven once again, objective-based gaming. They killed off the bear, but they haven't killed off any other heroes on FNATIC. Execration. They're not going to tap out, but FNATIC will put them in a position where they will be forced to, as their Throne's soon to explode, and... Oh,
wow, no GG from Bob. Spicy.
Yeah. Not good signs. Not good signs. You're down